Welcome, my darling. So, I don't know who needs to hear this today, but I totally feel the urge to share this with you. And it's about our triggers and how we can almost choose like how we are going to respond to them. So, when we have a trigger, the most important part is to realize that we are triggered at the moment, and then to really ask ourselves, like, how do we want to um, respond? Because we can always choose to react to our triggers, and we can also respond to our triggers. And what I mean by that is I find really helpful to follow the moon phases and to incorporate the zodiac archetypes as I go along. So that is really important because as you go through the month, we have a new moon and a full moon, and that really signifies a very important cosmic current that we can always jump in. And then with the zodiac archetypes, we can also choose how we are going to respond to that specific current. And we are always, like things always happen around us. We are always triggered. Something is happening, and it puts us into a place of, really seeing inside ourselves. And, we have the authority in that matter of how we are going to respond in a specific situation. And I really wanted to share like my example. It's like with this current full moon in Aries, and I really felt so up and down, like my energy levels were so up high, and then I was like almost running myself down. I was doing so many things that after that I felt so much like frustration, and I felt tired. So that's really normal, right? But what really saved me there was, first of all, that I knew that there was a full moon, okay? And then I also knew that this full moon was in Aries. And I understood right there that Aries is the warrior archetype. This archetype really wants to go after the goals, to like pick up the sword and fight right at the moment. They want things fast, they want things like done. How is that saying, like that you strike the iron when it's hot? Like that's the energy of Aries. And when I realized that I was in this kind of process and I was making myself like really angry and frustrated because I wanted things to go fast, but things were not going as fast as I would like, I understood that, like this is in my own hands. Like I can do something with that. I can do something with that knowledge. So my trigger was that I really wanted to film something for you guys for the Moon Mystic membership. And suddenly, I had that urge, like I wanted to share things. I was in the flow, everything was perfect. And suddenly, like my neighborhood got really noisy to the point that I couldn't film anything. and I was catching myself like becoming angry and frustrated. And then I realized that this is my inner warrior, this is my Aries talking and speaking right now. And I can choose to react, aka be angry, say like things like like life is happening to me, I don't have anything to do with what is happening around me. I can choose to be angry and all that stuff, and then I could also respond to the situation. So when you have a warrior and they cannot go into the fight right away, what they are able to do, like what warriors are doing when they are not in the battlefield. So they are training. And that's what I thought at the moment. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I will take that time and I will use it to train, to perfect my speech, to say out loud some things just to see how they sound. I will like take some deep breaths and really come into myself and ask myself, maybe something more wants to come for the membership, like some other knowledge that I haven't like really put down. So that's how I took the archetype, which was the Aries archetype, the warrior, and with the moon phase, which is the full moon. And always full moons bring into the surface things that we need to let go of, to release. So for me at least, there was this kind of release of anger and frustration, and that kind of narrative of I have to be in a certain specific timeline. So I really allowed that archetype to teach me, with the light and shadow aspect, what I can do at the moment. And that's what we really do and explore inside the Moon Mystic membership, like how we can take the archetypes and the phases, the moon phases, and really harness these energies. Because whether you believe in those things or not, like the cosmic currents, they are happening. Even if we notice them, like things are evolving and growing, and the universe is in constant flow. So the only thing that we can do is to grow and evolve along with it. And yeah, I hope this is helpful, and thank you so much for watching. And of course, message me if you want the link for the Moon Mystic membership. For me, it has totally changed my life, and I really believe it will change yours too. Bye for now.